Hi, Jackie and Elin. It's Mrs. Mansour for another week number 3, I believe, of our distance learning. And today we are going to review. We're not going to spend a lot of time on other things because there's a special thing that I'm having you do. I'm sending an email to your moms about it, and you can send that back to me as well. But on our movie today, we are going to review quarter notes, and we are going to review quarter notes and quarter rests. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Where's my marker? Have it right here. Okay. We learned these kind of at the end of the year last year. We didn't have a lot of time because we had to go home. But if you remember, a quarter note looks like this with a Q. And a quarter note, remember there was a song in first grade that we talked about. Draw a circle, color it in, color it in, color it in. Draw a circle, color it in. Add a stem for a quarter note. That's not a very big stem. A stem is the little stick, right? And there's another way to draw quarter notes. It is draw a circle, color it in, color it in, color it in. Draw a circle, color it in. Add a stem for a quarter note. So sometimes the stick goes up, sometimes the stick goes down, and they call that a stem. And remember, quarter notes are worth 1 count each. And if we were going to be moving around the room, they're not very fast. They go like walk, 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 walk. Or we say ta for quarter notes. So if we had 4 of these in a row, and you might want to, I'm going to use rhythm sticks, but you might have rhythm sticks at home. So you might want to just go ask your mom if she has any wooden spoons in the kitchen, or maybe some wooden spatulas or something, and you can just turn them over and put the spoon part in here in your hand. So you something to tap on, because every once in a while we're going to need to use something to tap on for rhythms in our class. So let's try this. If we're going to be doing this, let's do it together. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 ta. And remember, if we put this on the end of it and this on the end of this, those are called repeat signs. And we are going to, that means you go back to the beginning and you do it over again. So let's try that again. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 ta. Repeat. Ta, 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 ta. So you're going to repeat it if you see those 2 lines and those 2 dots. That's a quarter note, just a review, and that gets 1 beat. Also, to review today, we're reviewing a quarter rest. Now, if you notice, these have the very same first name because they both get 1 beat each. Each of those you get 1 beat, but the difference is one is a note, quarter note, one is a quarter rest. And when there's a rest, this is another review, there's a rest, it's quiet. You're resting like you're not going to be playing something. And so you go, shh. It's even officially, you don't even make any noise. You just go. But it helps us to remember if we just say shh, because that means we're not going to be playing something or clapping something there. So this is a quarter note, 1 beat, quarter rest, 1 beat. Because they have the very same first name, quarter, they each get 1 beat each. And there's going to be a worksheet that you're going to be filling out today. And one of the questions is, how many beats does a quarter note get? And the answer is 1. Another question is, how many beats does a quarter rest get? And the answer is 1. And remember, when it's time to draw a rest, it's kind of like a little tiny math problem. Let me see if you can see this. It looks like this. And that's a big fancy way of drawing it. But it's kind of, you draw a Z first, kind of like a little math problem. Draw a Z, and you put a C underneath it. And when you add those together, it turns into this. So again, you make your Z first. And then you're going to add a C to it. So when I'm just touching the bottom of the Z, I make a C. So it's a really fancy, kind of like a fancy Z, but it's a fancy way to write a letter. But when you think about it, you just make a Z, and then you just make a C underneath it. So we're going to look at a couple of just review rhythms today. And your worksheet that you have to fill out is practicing drawing quarter notes and practicing drawing quarter notes and quarter rests. And you can show me how you draw those. And then your mom can take a picture or dad can take a picture and send it back to me. So we're going to do some review today. We're going to compose a little song. And remember, when you're reading music, it's kind of like, it's just like reading a book because it's just like reading a book because you are start on the left, you move your way to the right when you get to the end of the page or the end of that part. Then you go down to the next row and you start there and go left to right again. So let's try this together. We're going to say these together, and you think I might need to flip this for you a little bit. Okay. So we're going to clap it or play with your instrument. If you have your wooden spoons or whatever, I'm going to tap the board because I'm kind of pointing at the same time, but I want you to tap and your instruments. And whenever we see a quarter rest, we're saying ta, 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 ta. And we say a quarter rest. I might have said that wrong. Quarter note, you say ta, ta, ta. If you say quarter rest, you're going shh, shh, shh. So let's try this and see what our song sounds like. And I'm going to put a repeat at the end of it. I just lost my marker again. Here we go. This means we're going to repeat the whole thing and do it again. So either clap it with me or use your sticks and click along with me. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, 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 sh, 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 ta, ta. Repeat. Ta, 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 sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, 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 sh, 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 ta, ta. Does that make sense? I'm going to make it a little bit interesting now. I'm going to trade places. This is going to, now it starts, are we going to start by saying ta? This time there's rests at the beginning. So we're going to start by saying shh. So let's start up here. Ready? Ready? Begin. Shh, shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, 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 shh, 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 ta, 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 shh, ta, shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, 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 shh. All right, let's trade these around, and maybe I'll put this one over here. We're composing songs today. We're just not writing them down. Okay, let's try it this way. 1, 2, ready, go. Shh, shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, shh, ta, shh, 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 ta, 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 shh, ta, 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 shh, ta, shh, ta, shh. Good. So that's what you're going to be thinking about when you do your assignment this week. There's one worksheet to do, and there's a special little assignment that I'm emailing your moms. That's kind of a little surprise, and you'll get that in email. It won't be in your Seesaw stuff, and I will tell her why. And I will have a great week, and send me a picture of your assignment. Actually, I think last week I told you to, when you were writing down names of family members, and you were writing down different people, like Katie Rydell, and you were kind of thinking of different names of family members, and you were going to write them down. So we'll do that next week. Okay. We'll talk about that a little bit next time. So think about our quarter notes and our quarter rests, and fill out your worksheet and take a picture and send it back to me. Or you can, probably sending it back to me is probably the best idea, so I can see what you did wrong, how you did it. And I can just see if you remember what to do. And have a great week, and we'll connect again next week. Bye.